I was asked a question by one of the viewers, actually, and it raised a valid point, and it was something that I wanted to address at an earlier date, but it was, to be honest with you, I've been that chowed down with so many different videos and so many different things in my own world going on. I haven't had a chance to make it, so I do apologise to the individual who asked this question, but what we're going to do is we're going to divulge into it now. First of all, if any of you get offended by the words that I'm about to say, then just remove yourself from my channel, because I can guarantee that this isn't the channel for you. We don't beat around the bush and we don't tolerate nonsense. Do the spirit world make you sick? Right. You all know that I'm very passionate about the spirit world. The spirit world are an extension of my family, and I love and adore them. I love and adore the realms. I love every bit of energy. I love it. It's amazing, right? And I appreciate that you don't have that understanding and you may not have that connection. That's not a problem. What you need to know is if you are wanting to become a medium, then you can't have that as a foundation. Oh, the spirit world are taking my energy and make me ill. You are making yourself ill. You are not taking care of yourself. You are not resting. You. Not the spirit world. Let's not use deflection tactics and start blaming and casting aspersions over the spirit world because you fail to acknowledge your all health implications, or you fail to acknowledge your all duty and care over yourself. If you are feeling sick or you are feeling poorly, of course you shouldn't be doing readings, right? That's just common sense, right? If you're not feeling very well, you wouldn't go to work. So why would you be doing readings? Why would you feel the obligation to work for spirit when you are poorly? The spirit world don't want you to work for them when they're poorly. Okay? That's on you. That's your ego speaking for you. Oh, I must do this because... No, you don't have to do nothing, actually. What you have to do is start to appreciate the fact that the spirit world, they don't use your energy. So this is a little bit of a misunderstanding that a lot of mankind share. Mankind believe that the spirit world are going to come and take your energy. Right. Let's just look at this in addition. We know that the spirit world are energy beings. We can prove it, okay? Why would they need your energy? Think of it logically. They've got an abundance of energy all around, like the air that we breathe. So why would they need your energy? They don't. What happens is they blend with your energy. And in those moments, they then use your clear senses. Then they unblend and they're back off the spirit. So to any one of you who have found offence in what I've said there, you need to understand the logical process that takes place. I've just explained it to you perfectly, crystal. So the next time somebody says to you, the spirit world are making me sick, look them in the eyes and say, you need to sort yourself out. Stop blaming the spirit world for your misunderstandings. Instead of being arrogant in thinking that the spirit world are at fault, deal with your own humanistic problems. You are the problem, not the spirit world. The spirit world can help anyone. The spirit world is there for everyone. But you, through your own lack of understandings, you fail to acknowledge some of the flaws that you have as a human being. This should be the primary point of focus for you. So I know this was a little bit of a kind of, it wasn't heated, but I get passionate when I'm speaking about the spirit world. You know, I feel their anger, their frustration, because I see a lot of the time, people think they are becoming sick because of the spirit world. They're not. You're neglecting your health. It's very, very simple. And let's not forget, right? Let's not forget, you're a human being. Your body is designed to fail. You will get sick at some point. And if you are doing exhaustion exercises or you are doing readings every day, that's no different to going running every day because it's very physically demanding. So it's no different to going running. What's going to happen if you go running 5 times a day? If you're doing 5 readings in a day, look at it this way. If you're doing 5 readings in a day, right, I sometimes do more, but if you're doing 5 readings in one day, times that over a 5-day period, right? So there you go. You've got a good, I'm not good with maths, quick maths, 25, I think. You now think of how many 5s we have there. We have 25. You are now, if I said to you tomorrow, right, go for 25 runs, you'd be like, absolutely no. I want you to do 25 runs by the end of the week. So you'd go, no, I'd be exhausted. Okay? Don't think of mediumship as anything other. It's not easy. It's hard work. You've got to understand how to manage, you know, your connection with the spirit world. But believe me when I say this, your energy is not being taken by the spirit world. They don't need it. You're a human being. They don't need your energy. Anyway, if you like this video, check out the videos top left and right. And until the next time, bye-bye for now.